Hi ladies, I am going to show you how to properly apply your manicure. Now you should have watched my earlier video where I showed you how to prep your nails, and I realized after I finished it that I left out one step, and that step is that you're going to want to use your nail prep cleanser. If you have alcohol wipes, that would work, or you could use acetone. You do not want to use any kind of nail polish remover that has moisturizers in it, because again, that is going to put those oils right back on your nails. So I just got some of that cleanser on my cotton pad here. I'm going to wipe down all of my nails. And one thing that they've stressed to us from Jamberry is that you want to make sure that you really make sure that they're clean. Okay, so you're going to really wipe it down. I am not going to do all of my fingers right now for this video, so we'll just show these two here. Okay, so you're going to wipe it down, and then obviously you want to let that dry. So while we're waiting for it to dry, I am going to turn on my heater here so that it can start to get warm. Now I do recommend that you get the Jamberry heater to apply your manicures. You can use a hair dryer, it will work, but the hair dryer gets really hot. Even if you have it on a low setting, it can heat your wrap too quickly, and your wrap will actually curl up on top of itself, which makes it virtually impossible to apply. So I recommend this heater that has the perfect temperature. It's not too hot for your hands, and as you can see, it's hands-free. I'm not holding on to it, so I can just put my fingers right in front of it, and it makes putting on your manicure so much easier. You need to find which wrap is going to match your nail size. So you just take the sheet and you kind of hold it over, and you want to check that it's going to fit on both, oops, I'm off the camera, on both sides. You want to have a tiny sliver on each side of your nail so that the wrap does not touch skin. Now I have a lot of practice at this, and I can get it right to the edge of my nail here. But if you're new at this, you want to go even smaller than you think you need. I heard something at a Jamberry Summit the other day. They said, do your wraps like you buy jeans. Buy a size smaller jean because you wish you could wear them. And you want to take a size smaller wrap because that's probably what actually fits your finger. So for my pointer finger here, I usually need this third wrap. Okay, that's what fits best. So I am just going to lift it up with the stick here, slide that underneath so that I can cut it. I always cut mine this way. I know some people who cut the plastic backing as well, but this is just how I do it. You can do whatever works well for you. Notice I have not touched the adhesive on the back, and I'm not going to. If you touch the adhesive on the back, any of the oil on your fingers that you're not even aware is there is now on that wrap, which means it is not going to stay on your nail. That is one very easy mistake that a lot of ladies make. So you see I'm heating my wrap just a little tiny bit. It started to curl, so I pulled it out before it could curl further. Now I'm going to take it and I am going to line it up with my cuticle there, and I'm just going to put pressure down the middle of my nail. Notice I am putting a lot of pressure. You really want to push that down on there and smooth it. Now I'm going to take it and put it in front of the heater again, just on the one side here. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to smooth it down again. Now you'll notice I am just using my finger right now. Quite often I will use this handy pusher as well because it really gets it down on there. So you're just going to push and smooth. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other side of the wrap. Some people call this the 1, 2, 3 method because you are heating it on all three sides. But you just want to make sure that you are getting that wrap down on the nail. It does heat up quickly and it does cool down quickly. So this method makes sure that it's nice and warm when you're putting it on. Now you're going to heat it just one more time. Make sure you've got it on there as well, as good and firmly pushed down as you can. Now I'm going to let that sit to cool down. You don't want to try to trim your wrap while it's still warm because you're going to end up pulling it back off the nail. Okay? I typically do my entire hand before I start to cut the wraps, which can get a little awkward. But I've got a lot of practice, like I said, so I'm used to it. Alright ladies, time has passed. My nails are now cool, so I'm going to show you how to trim them. If your nails are really short, you might want to just use a nail clippers, and then you can just clip a little bit of your nail with the wrap. But for me, I usually use the scissors. Let's see if I can get this so it's not blurry for you. I just take the scissors, I do it with my nail upside down so I can see where my actual nail is. Just trim along there, get that off. It's always tricky to do my thumbs. You hear my 2-year-old? She's chiming in. Wow, it's really hard to do this on camera. Sorry guys. It's very awkward to do my thumb upside down. Alright, so you've trimmed that excess off. Now you're going to take your nail file and you are going to file at a 90 degree, that's straight down, to get any excess off of this edge. So it just doesn't look straight down for you, I'm guessing, but straight down. Can be kind of tricky to get the corners, but that's the most important spot to get. So you're going to get that nail file underneath to get that. And you see I'm getting, that's what you want to get rid of. Okay? You want to get rid of any of that excess so it doesn't get caught. A good way to know if you've gotten it all is, they call it a t-shirt test. It seems crazy, I know. But you're going to take maybe just the sleeve of your shirt and you're going to run it along there. And do you feel anything that gets caught? If you do, then you need to file a little bit more. If not, then you're golden. Okay? So I'm going to do my next nail straight down. Feels good to my finger, but look. See if you can see that. It's still attached. It's still caught. So I need to do a little bit more on that corner. Can kind of pull it off. All right, looks good. Test it on my sleeve. No catches. So that is all set. Those 2 fingers. If it starts to feel a little rough a few days later, you can just simply file a little bit again. I haven't really had much of a problem with that, but I have heard other ladies who do. So there you have it. That's what you need to do to get an awesome manicure. Thanks, ladies.